Hello everyone, and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Scorpio for the week of February 20th through the 26th of 2023. I would also like to give a very special thank you to all of those who have subscribed to my channel, as well as given it a thumbs up and left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. Some sort of betrayal. Reminiscing, looking back. Maybe there was something that has gone on for you that hurt you quite deeply, cut you deeply, unexpectedly. You know, if this was a relationship, maybe you or your other half has, found somebody else before the other one, so it cuts quite deeply. Maybe there's some undercurrent things that were said or left unsaid that you feel you need to say this week. Maybe you run into them and you decide to speak your mind, that sort of thing, so that you can have peace and move forward for yourself without carrying this excess with you. And the Chariots, there you go. You're definitely, taking a road trip for some of you. Or this could be an action in, like I said, this upset in your life. Somebody's hurt you quite deeply. So it's a dead end situation, and you're just moving forward from it. You're healing, you're moving on, you're taking care of yourself. You've got a vision in your mind this week of what you want to have in your life and whom you want to have in your life. And you're just, you're not okay with what happened, but you're living with it. You're learning to accept it because it's taught you a lot, things that you will no longer, let happen again. And you have a vision that you want in the future. So you're heading for that brass ring. You're just not going to get swayed off by, anybody's opinions or ideas, because you've already made up your own. And therefore you're just moving forward for yourself. It's the way that you've chosen to handle this. Yeah, I'm so sorry that you've had this sort of betrayal in your life. You didn't deserve that. Nothing's worse than being, betrayed by a family member or your other half or, a good friend, that sort of thing. Perhaps maybe they've decided that they feel they have the right to say something or did something in the name that it would, help you. So they did something that really hurt you instead. So you realize that now, and you also understand who did it. And you're going to pick the swords out, you're going to look them square in the eye, and you're going to say, we're done. I no longer want you around. And you'll cut them free out of your life. You're going to let them go. You're realizing that sort of toxicity in your life you don't need. So you're willing to just cut your losses and move forward for yourself with peace of mind. Yeah. You put a lot of effort into this. 8 of Cups. You've spent a lot of time effortlessly, for you. You've been trying to, make this work and go forward, whether that's in a job or a relationship. You've put a lot of years and time into this. Going over in your mind, or do I keep, plugging away at this? Do I keep, putting effort into this? Am I going to get anything in the future out of it? Is it going to make me truly happy? And this is the week you're going to come up with the decision whether it is or isn't. And if it isn't going to keep, come around to making you any happier, you're really considering just saying, that's it, I'm done, and moving on to calmer shores for yourself. Spending that little bit of time that we all do, looking back at things that, why didn't I see it sooner, that sort of thing. Like I said, whether this is in a relationship or a business, or maybe you've even bought in a home and you've been, trying to fix it up for years, and it's just never, you get one thing fixed and then something else goes wrong. It's like a hopeless situation. So you're really carefully thinking this as you go. You know, you're summoning up your courage to make this final decision for yourself. And the Ace of Pentacles. So there you go. You know, it's a lucky card. It presents itself to you. It's like, you know, the hand from the divine coming at you. It's for material gains, that sort of thing. Gaining willpower for yourself as well. You know, you're starting to just realize what you want in the future. You can see the mountains on the other side and the greener pastures, and I think you're going to make that decision this week on which way you want to go. You want your finances, more stable. You have a financial advisor for some of you as well. Maybe you're talking to them about what your options are. And the Seven of Rods. So there you go. Yeah, definitely making your decision and standing behind it. You're not, taking anything from anybody or taking away what they say either. But you're just doing your own thing because you're realizing that sometimes in the past when they were giving you all this worldly advice that it didn't do you any good. So now it's you taking your stance for yourself. And the Queen of Wands. So most definitely some sort of successful adventure coming right at you. You have no lack of imagination or willpower to do it. So you're motivated for sure. Maybe perhaps if this is a job that you're thinking of taking an interest in somewhere else, that you're putting in for the position of not only the higher rate of pay, but a better position of hierarchy as well. And you're good at it. You do things in your life that you feel you need to do, but you also respect others who do the same. And the Empress. So very nice. Yeah, abundance, fertility, success coming in. This could be a new addition to some people's family. Maybe you're adopting a child or having one of your own. Or this could be a new fur baby coming in. That sort of thing. Something that's really growing. Your health is starting to return. You're realizing that what you've put out in effort is now starting to come back to you. You're starting to forgive yourself as well for different things in your life. Oh, nice. 10 of Pentacles. So some sort of inheritance for some of you. Maybe you had an aunt or uncle you didn't know about, or long lost relative. Money's in the picture here for sure. Good business deals, trust funds. Maybe that home that you had put so much investment in, is worth more than what you anticipated. And, if you have to split the dividends with somebody, you're going to come out with more than you had anticipated, that sort of thing. And the Page of Pentacles. There you are. Things on offer. New opportunities are knocking at your door. This could be in career as well as investments. You're realizing that you're worth more, which is wonderful to see. Your health is returning. You're investing in yourself going forward this week. You're just starting to feel more optimistic with the final decisions that you're making. And the Six of Rods. So there you go. If anybody's going to ask you, you're going to tell them, I've done this and I've done that. And if I'm not getting appreciated for this, where you can all go, sort of thing. You're just not, you're taking your own victory lap because you have succeeded and accomplished a lot. And sometimes people just don't even realize what effort you've put into something. And the Three of Rods. So there you are, standing on the bank. Your investments are going out. You have a lot of options. You're on good, solid ground. Things are starting to grow and go in the way you want them to. So you're trying to make that investment the right one. And you're investing in yourself this week, which is long overdue. I don't think you've done that for yourself for quite some time. People underestimate you, and they shouldn't, because you're very knowledgeable. You have lots of skill. You're just, when you decide to, put your ships out to sail, they've got independent ideas. And there you are. More money coming in, higher rate of pay, you know. Maybe your job is, they've moved you up the ladder in the seniority list, so it's a greater investment for yourself. You know, people are starting to realize what you bring to the table. You're flying high, you know, you're standing out in a good way, you're talented, you're increasing your standard of living. You're like I said, your health is improving. It makes you feel optimistic, and that's a wonderful feeling. All right, I am going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card. But yeah, no, you have some decisions to make this week, and you'll make them. You've realized who's got your back and who doesn't. So you're okay with that too. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. Well, there you go. And on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.